Yeah, so the other day, we actually went out and did something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
did.
can't believe it. Yeah, that's crazy. I just realized how like little stuff I actually do
Yeah.
in terms of like going out to like an actual organized event. Normally, I spend my time walking around, pop in here and there,
Yeah.
do little this and that, but it's so rare that I actually go to like a ticketed event
Yeah.
where you got to go in, you got to get the wrist thing,
Uh-huh.
and somebody's patting you down, and you walk in, you start out, you walk inside, you feel like you're going into a place. And you walk around, you're looking like, it's like a big show.
Yeah, it was exciting.
So we walk in, it was like a hamburger festival.
We picked the hottest day of the year to go.
Yeah.
It was good seeing you out.
I've never been to a hamburger festival.
And you were cordial. You didn't yell at nobody. You took your burgers.
That was the last, free hamburgers at that point.
People started getting a little loose at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing, like I was saying when we were there, I do not understand how people, like, because luckily we didn't pay to get in.
Right.
But tickets to actually get in that thing were like $60
Yeah.
for the exact same experience we had.
And they had the half burgers, so really there's 6 of them. You're only eating 3 burgers.
I didn't even.
For $60.
I got all the burgers. I didn't want any more after that.
Yeah, I had them all.
But it was just like I cannot believe somebody would walk in there and think, man, that was $60 well spent.
Yeah. They had the events. They sell it on the hot dog. They did a burger contest too.
But I mean, like walking in there, because I got my 6 burgers, and then like I was out in like 45 minutes.
Yeah, you were in and out.
But it was like, for what else am I supposed to do?
You should have macked. I picked up some honeys out there.
I was talking to some girls eating hamburgers and stuff, but it's just like, well, is this what people do all day?
It kind of
go to
worked out.
events, like you stand around the fucking sun.
Dude, I'll be honest. I was getting ready to leave right now. The beer's where they made their money, dude. I went through like $100 in beer.
Wow.
The beers were $20, dude. It's like $18, $20 for a beer. You got to put the tip in. 4 beers is $100 with tip.
Jesus Christ.
So that place was killing it. Draft beer too.
Oh.
Little red cups.
Yeah, I would not have been getting that beer.
They probably, you're out there, you can't leave. I mean, you could leave.
You couldn't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. I was out.
Yeah, dude, I was drinking the beer, but I ended up getting some confidence. Dude, you see these girls, they started passing out cards at the end of the night. They had all these burgers left, like trays of burgers, because it's made way too many. So, dude, people were really going in, dude. They had the free cards. They're like, oh, I'm getting more. I mean, talk about bloated, dude. People walking around glossy-eyed.
The thing with that burger, I was so excited to eat all these hamburgers, and it's like, they're all like, there's like a competition. They're all wanting you to vote for them.
Yeah.
And they're telling you about like,
I couldn't figure out how to
this
vote.
style, that style. This place, we put it in our special jalapeno sauce.
Yeah.
Those all fucking taste the same.
To me,
every burger was the same.
The Harlem one beat the spicy one. The Korean one was spicy.
But they're all like 90% is basically the exact
different.
It could have been the same burger that just got put different sauce on it.
Smash Burger, I hated that they loaded it with jalapenos. They ruined it.
It was fine. but there was no burger where I was like, man, this is like incredible. It was like, no, these are all fine burgers.
That Harlem burger with that pork belly, bro, that thing hit me.
Yeah. I mean, I had that too. It was good. These are all good burgers, but I don't know how anybody actually gives a fuck about any of this stuff.
How you can distinguish.
But I don't mean that, but it's like there's some guys who like, that's like their like whole, that's like a hobby for them.
I blame Dave Portnoy.
Well, there's that, and it's just like, I think it's just TikTok, because everybody makes their little TikTok videos about how I went to Greenpoint and I had the viral burger.
Everybody there, I've seen it. They're taking a bite. They're doing the review. They're like, okay, same thing at the Italian Fest or all these places. It's all these people with reviews and a mic on their hat or some shit. They're like, okay, it's filling. It's very good. It's, I got to say it's juicy, not the favorite for my acquired taste. And it's like,
I mean, it's like these burgers are all fine, but it's just like, who cares?
Yeah, somebody watching that review like, I'm not going to go to Harlem Burger now. It doesn't work for Joe 69.
Looks too juicy.
Right. This guy said the bread isn't what he prefers. The cheese isn't melted enough.
Well, it's not even just this, but it's just like, you realize like that you don't live like a regular life around like regular people. Yeah. These people who are, like we were speculating on it when we were there. We were like, all right, we both got in free.
Right.
Most of these people probably got in free.
Yeah,
most of the hot girls probably had
some
the
sort
hot
of hookup.
Girls for sure. You're on an email list.
4 tickets.
But I bet you there was at least 100 guys there who literally paid out that $60.
Guaranteed.
And they were getting beer and they're, whatever.
And they were looking forward to it all week.
And they were like enjoying themselves. That's what
I'll be honest, it was a fun party. And now, if the beers were a little cheaper, it'd be better. See, you went early. I'm like, those things I didn't realize. It got fun later when the sun went down. There was music.
Here's my question: is what's fun about it?
It was just you're out eating hamburgers all night, drinking and
That's
talking to girls.
That's because you were like fucking drunk.
Yeah.
It's like no, this is the thing. Maybe it's because I don't really drink.
Yeah, that's an event you got to drink at. Let's be honest.
That's not even. It wasn't even like an event though. You walk in, it was just like maybe 200 feet.
Yeah.
And there's a little like fence over there. There's some porta potties and a little stage.
But doing that sober in the sun.
But it's just like, well, why would anybody do this?
I don't know.
Because those guys were there early too. We were there. It was
the hot dog eating contest.
No, I mean I left before that.
Yeah, you missed out on the action.
I don't give a fuck about that either. This is my entire point. I don't think you get what I'm saying. Is that this shit is stupid. And it's just like, I can't believe there were guys there, and it's like everybody else is like, you can't tell if they're pretending to have fun or if this is literally fun. But they're sitting, because some people were in like the shade.
Yeah.
There's like those nice tables. There was like VIP in the shade. Then there were some people who were just straight up in the sun.
I think people started having more fun when those free burgers started getting thrown around.
Everybody was getting free burgers.
I mean, but after a while they ran out.
They weren't. No,
their cards ran out. You get 2.5.
Nobody wants more than 7 burgers. This is not the. See, you're thinking like me.
Yeah.
You're thinking in terms of price and in terms of value. That's not what these guys think.
Yeah.
These guys are all rich. These are all like finance guys who like they're spending 10-hour days downtown, working in front of a computer, bouncing numbers around. And then it's like, no, Sunday, I'm going out, I'm going to watch the game, and I'm going to eat burgers.
Well, they talked their friends into it.
In the sun with their buddies.
You know what it was, too? I noticed it was companies. It was a lot of guys there with their boss, too.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably corporate cards getting swiped. And
adds a whole layer to it.
Well, it's not even that. Those guys all have money. So it's like $60 to them is nothing.
But those events are how you meet girls. I met about 7 girls.
Yeah, but it's like, can't you just go to a bar where there's like hot girls? It's Williamsburg. Harder. It's the same fucking thing, though.
Yeah, but I feel like that event, they're stuck there. You're forced to mingle. You walk by the same person.
Not really. This is
I never have luck in the bar scene.
You're not a fucking rich finance guy.
Right,
we're not these guys. That's my entire point.
Not tall enough.
My entire point is we walked into an environment where this is not the kind of people you normally see.
Yeah.
The kind of bars you're going to, you're not seeing these girls.
I was surprised though how many hot girls were out there. Man, it was loaded with hot women.
We're in New York City.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, there's hot girls. The reason you don't see those girls is because you don't have money.
Right.
You don't go to nice bars. You go to fucking Rudy's.
Yeah,
it's like, what do you think you're gonna see? What do you think you're gonna meet the grizzly pair?
You're right.
Not a very high quality. It's not gonna be a very high quality Williamsburg. Nice bar kind of woman. But it's
I went down by where's it at by? Dude, it's a little hidden cut. I didn't realize all the little bars over by. Like, not West Village where the Cellars, but across that. Like, in between Christopher and there. You go back around Perry Street, there's some nice little
like
classy
West
Village. Yeah, like West Village.
Like Hudson. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right over there. And what's that other area? Meatpacking? Dude, that's a little jumping area with some clubs. Whoever 14th and 8th is.
Yeah. I mean, it's like way at the past.
It's a little classy over there.
Yeah, that's where the money's at.
I want to start going to these things, honestly, the cool things, like these nice rooftop bars. I was talking.
You don't got money. That's you got in free.
Yeah.
That's the reason you were there. It's because you got paid.
But how much do you think I'd have to spend at a rooftop bar to meet a girl? $50?
It's not even the point. You would meet the girl and she would come back here and realize you don't have any fucking money. And your clothes aren't even in a closet. They're just out.
She'd know before we got back here I didn't have money.
I mean, like, this is not, you can't fake. There's certain things you can't fake. Where it's like, people who are in these high strata social circles, it's like they can smell it on you.
I just seen a couple crash out at one of those poke bowl places because he wouldn't buy her the avocado. It was like, to be fair, dude,
come on.
it was like $4 more for half an avocado.
Yeah, those places are such a ripoff.
Dude, so he crashed out, bro. He got the bill. They do the big, the medium. I didn't realize how expensive those places got.
Poke is crazy.
Dude, that small, tiny snack size is 14. The other one's 16. The other one's like 21.
Uh-huh.
They do the gratuity, the fucking extra dressing was $1.50.
Scoop on some pineapple.
I'm looking at this dude like, okay, he's older. Like, he was like probably 5 years older than me. And I'm like, if I don't get my life in order, I'm going to be this guy.
Well, it's not even that. It's like even guys who have money, guys who really like worked hard for their money, they're like, these are cheap guys.
Right.
That's the reason why they're so rich. It's because they don't spend money. So they understand value like really well.
Yeah.
So when that guy is at $4 for half an avocado, it's crazy.
Right.
Imagine somebody charging you for a full avocado $8.
Yeah, plus tax and gratuity, and that was $1.50 for the extra dressing.
Well, especially just because it's pokey. It's like, you know that this is just. It's not like there was some chef that took time to like.
Yeah.
No, they just scoop it into a bowl. It's a fucking ice cream scoop full of salmon. Being scooped into a bowl with pineapples on it.
It really is.
Yeah,
too.
I could have done this myself.
Yeah, just open up the buffet.
Yeah, well, I guarantee you, this dude with that girl, they've gone through this a few times.
Yeah,
Where
he
he's
was
just
dressed
like-
nice. Little salt and pepper
like,
hair.
I'm sure everywhere they go, he's just like, well, we're paying what for a Caesar salad?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
What type of life is that?
Yeah,
But then
it's
again,
just-
he probably flies her to Tahiti or something too.
Well, he's probably just like, it's death by 1,000 cuts. Every single time you go out, you're like, no, let's just get a muffin.
Right.
What do we got to get? Eggs and bacon and an omelet? It's like, no, just get regular breakfast.
You know, it's crazy. You see these guys' apartments, and I've seen it. I've been inside apartments, and
Yeah,
I
me too.
watch girls change their mood when they see the floor all nice, like the
It's like the new wooden floor.
the silver appliances. It's the perfect temperature. There's, you got money when you don't need curtains. When you see these apartments, there's no curtains. Nobody's looking in.
Floor to ceiling windows.
Yeah, we're on the top floor, baby.
Yeah. Even if they are looking in, it's like all they're going to see is my nice apartment.
Yeah. And I need that, bro. Short dude had it.
Right. Yeah, I think we're pretty far from that.
This girl loved him, though. What do you think it was? Probably about $10,000 a month. It was over on Cherry Street.
Oh, yeah.
Down there.
At least 8,000, 10,000. Yeah.
It was nice,
and then
dude.
you're paying for more.
Like a 40-foot hallway, dude. It was one bedroom, but it's like, why'd they give him all this fucking hallway? Who designs this shit? Is that to trick you?
No, I think it just makes you feel better if you got to walk down a long hallway.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to like Elvis's house and he has like a long driveway.
Yeah.
So it gives you time to think about it.
Dude had like 3 closets on the way to the hallway. I couldn't find my way to the bathroom. They're all empty.
Wow.
It's like, imagine
Those are the places that have more bathrooms than bedrooms.
That's true, too. I think it had about 2.5 baths.
Yeah.
1 bedroom. Well, he had the kitchen area was kind of big with an offset dining room and a decent-sized living room.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had the little outside, you could open up the window and not really go out there, but you could still open the window and kind of peek a little.
Imagine you like live with your wife and you guys have separate bathrooms.
Marriage is staying together.
Next to each other. That's amazing.
You'll never fight.
Yeah. You just, if things are getting a little tense, it's like, I'm going to go into my bathroom now for a while.
Or just the hallway. It's like, babe, okay, I'll hang out in the hallway.
I'm going to walk down 50 feet.
Remember that comic? I forgot his name. He used to rent out his hallway to comics in Williamsburg. I know a few comics that
His
ran
hallway.
it. Yeah, like $500 a month.
You could just sleep in this hallway.
Yeah, he said that's
use
cool.
his bathroom.
People walk by all the time. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Rent out the hallway. That's the hustle of a comedian.
Yeah, that's how you make some extra money.
I knew my buddy when he first moved to New York. He rented a girl's floor. She loved him. He's an attractive guy. He was a model, and he just asked her. He's like, "Let me rent your floor." And it was like,
I've thought about it a lot recently. It's like I could live that kind of life. It wouldn't be as hard as you think it would be.
probably be less.
But I think it's just like a lot of like you sleep there for a little bit, and it's like now I'm getting really good at killing time in the city because I spend all this time in the library or
Right.
whatever. I would just be out all the time.
It's
and you
like
just
those-
time it so you only get back at like 3 a.m.
That's how they did those apartments for them workers back in the day. You rent it out for like 12 hours to sleep.
Yeah.
And you work 12 hours.
Yeah. And you
Simple
just-
life.
Yeah, you just hustle.
You got to in New York, dude. I got like 4 or 5 different hustles going on right now. I can't keep track of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to keep that money coming in. I realized the way I'm so bad with money, I just got to never stop making. If I just make money every day, all the time, I'll at least survive.
Well, either that or get better with the money.
Well, I am trying to get better, but still, if you don't make enough, there's not much you can get good at.
Well, I mean, you could cut back on your bad habits.
I'm definitely cutting back on those, but I'm doing.
I don't know if you are
way.
though.
I'm doing it cheaper
Because if the interest is accruing.
it is. Oh yeah. But the thing is, now I hit the liquor store up and I just put it in a water bottle. It's a lot cheaper.
Right. But I mean, there is sort of like you're never actually at neutral. You know what I mean?
No, I'm
You're
definitely
You're
in the
not
hole.
like. I mean, like it's never like you're just floating on the water. You're always like actually sinking. You just
The
don't realize.
last time I was on neutral, I remember 3 years ago, I was behind about 10 grand, and I ended up doing a bunch of ships and paid it all off. And then that was it. I remember saying I'll never fuck myself up again.
But even then, you weren't neutral.
No, my taxes caught up then 3 years ago, I'd say. I didn't make no money.
Okay. Well, I mean, like I'm saying, though, to get back to neutral, it's going to be like you got to go up and then
I
back
got to
down.
start robbing
But it's like
people.
you got to go up and then go back down.
I got to become one of those crude businessmen that's just
Well,
really...
you just got to hit one good score.
Yeah.
One good lick, and it's like, no, you're back in the mix.
You're right, too.
Yeah. It's just...
selling shirts by the train station.
Well, I mean, your buddy, someone's going to hit you up, and they're going to say, I got a job for you. And you're going to have to tell them, like, you're going to tell them, like, no, I'm at the game. And they're going to be like, nah, $100,000.
Flip a few bricks.
Yeah.
How much jail time would you risk for 100 G's? A year?
0.
You wouldn't do a year
I
for
would not
100?
do $100,000 is not very much money.
Yeah.
That would not be, no.
You just got to sleep a lot that year.
Nah, but $100,000, and it's like, what if you die in jail? Well, what was that money for?
Man, you're a logical thinker, bro.
No, this is how guys in jail do. It's just, there's no amount of money is ever worth going to jail for.
I don't know enough about football to survive in jail. You know how much respect I would lose? People start, who's your favorite running back?
Right, yeah.
It's like I'm getting raped.
But it's just like, especially guys in jail found out you just got $100,000. It's like,
Yeah,
then you're the mark right there.
You're getting extorted.
Yeah.
Dude, that would suck too.
Yeah, if they find out you got some cash on you.
100 G's.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I got to get a score. I got to come up with some money. I was thinking maybe, I don't know. I know.
That's the thing, though. It's like we were at that thing in Williamsburg, the hamburger festival.
Yeah.
As much as I'm saying that we don't belong among these people who are like, rich and successful, you got to stay in that mix. That's
bumping elbows.
Those are the people who actually got money that can give you. Whereas like if you spend your time hanging out at the Grizzly Pear around a bunch of other people who are doing just as well as you, you're not actually, no one's got any money.
And
everybody's just trying to scheme each other. So it's like you got to be like, the thing, your 10 closest friends or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the mix you got to be in.
But what we do, we could be around that mix. Those guys want us in there. They'll be like, I know you from Instagram.
I don't even mean that. That's true as well. But
I want you in that $high mix.
For a little bit. But you don't actually belong there because you're not actually you're a parasite.
Yeah,
on that mix.
I'm sucking off them.
Well, you're just hanging around. You're
trying to get a free drink.
You're in the orbit. But my thing is, if you just hang around, like imagine everybody you hang around with is worth $10 million. Somebody's gonna say, "Hey, someone's got to help me move this couch."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Then you're in. They're not even like they're gonna hire you to do stand up, but they're just gonna hire you to watch their car for a little bit.
I just had one girl hit me up, rich girl. I couldn't make it though. I was on a ship to hang pictures.
There you go.
I almost had it.
Well, it's just going to be like, hey, can you move my car on Sunday?
I'd like to get one of those little hustles.
Yeah, but it's like if you just know enough rich people, they'll always be able to throw you something.
Or they'll be
That's the mistake people make is thinking that they don't want to. Some people, like myself, would feel awkward hanging around like really successful rich people because I'd feel like the one failure in the group of 20.
Well, do you think you're criminal enough to hang out with successful people?
It's not even criminal. I would just feel broke. It would make me feel
dude,
even.
They're going to know little tricks. They're going to break the law in the gray area with you.
No, these people have money.
But what if let's say you're hanging out with some rich people. They work on the stock market and they're like, look, I got a tip, Dan. We could do something. You buy this stock, just kick me back 20 grand. Would you do it?
That's not how stocks work. They wouldn't do that.
You don't think they do it?
No, that's how they have money. Is they keep that shit to themselves. And they trade with other people who have money.
Yeah.
My point is that if you just hang around these people who have money, you feel even poorer because they're talking about going to the Hamptons.
Oh yeah.
And they're talking, like when you were hanging out with what's his name up in Canada.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, the bill comes, and it's like you just got to sit there for a second, and then you got to say, hey, do you guys want? Do you want me to put some money in? And they're gonna be like, well, what are you talking about? It's only $33,000.
I was hanging out with that rich Chinese dude. I met him in finance district, right? and we went out to eat, and he had the person open up the restaurant at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
That shit was scary. I was flat honest. I said, hey, you asked me here. I got like $18.
But imagine you got to do that everywhere you go. Imagine if that was actually like a day-to-day thing.
Well, a lot of you got to separate them. I was going to these events as an influencer. There was these things where everybody's supposed to be successful, and it was like a networking thing. And you talk to these guys, and you know they're lying. It's like they're just saying what their dad has. Like one dude said, I was Googling it and proving him wrong right there. He said he owns the company Bugatti. And we're like, you could Google this. Like, we're at this party. Right. Some girls were still dumb enough to believe this 22-year-old white kid owned. It's like, you could Google the owner of Bugatti right here.
Well, he might have meant he owned like, maybe stock or something.
Nah, he was trying to really go for it. And these girls believed him. Yeah, he's $100 billionaire. It's like, no, he's not.
Here's the thing, though. It's just like that point I'm making earlier. It's like, if you don't have money, it doesn't matter if you lie. You still don't have money.
So you can't prove it.
I don't even that. It's like maybe you get the girl. The girl comes back to your place and looks like this.
Right.
She's gonna know you're broke.
Yeah, you can't be like, I'm just in my artsy phase.
And even if she's dumb enough, at some point she's gonna realize you're just gonna open your wallet. There's gonna be nothing there.
Right.
So it's not like faking it till you're making it. That's not really how. You're not getting anywhere with it.
Yeah, you're better off being up front.
But you're better off being the guy who's like, his buddy.
Just hanging out.
The guy who's like, no, I can sit in your car.
I don't think that's better.
I'll take you to the line. But I mean, at least that way, it's like you're getting money. People know you're still sort of like quiet with it.
Well, and all the girls, when they get mad at him, they'll be calling you.
Yeah, I mean, like every once in a while, something good could happen for you just because you're in the mix.
Yeah.
But if you're just,
you get some nice sneakers.
But if you're one of these guys who like wants to just be like the big shot, and you want to hang around people who like look up to you, you're gonna end up hanging around people who don't have money.
Yeah.
So you don't have money. They also don't have money. So nobody's making anything.
So
you got to keep the top 10 people in your friend group. They got to be more successful than you. That's what that saying means. Is that if everybody is more successful than you, they're going to pull you up.
Now, I almost want to hang out with people in our business that are more successful other than some finance guys.
Right. I mean, everybody, of course.
Finance guys are just too cocky to hang out with. They're too tall.
They got too much money.
What's the height? Every finance fucking guy I meet's 6'2".
There you go.
It's like, what's that even mean?
Well, they were all, that's how tall guys end up.
Yeah, their families.
New York City, you come here, you do some push-ups.
Their dads are tall. They go, son, look how tall you are. You're doing
like
fucking finance.
Scandinavian or something.
I guess it's hard to do other jobs when you're short. See, and also if you're tall, people can't see the numbers you're talking. You're holding
Well, these guys
them up.
these guys aren't like number guys. These are the sales guys.
Oh,
these are the guys. These
definitely
are like
tall.
Wolf of Wall Street kind of guys.
And you got to be tall for it.
Well, you got to be able to like walk in and when you do the handshake, you fucking squeeze it.
Right.
Yeah, you do the cowboy handshake.
Tell them your family name. Do you like sea otters?
yeah. I was just in Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
Funny you should mention.
Those scallops. Mwah.
But I mean, like you've been around it too. I mean, like when you see the famous comedian walk in. And everybody is
the
like
vultures come out.
Yeah, these weird little orbiter guys.
Drool coming out of their mouth.
That's also not a good look.
Dude, when I become famous, I'm calling people out on that bullshit.
No, you're not.
You don't think?
Yeah, that guy. People love having some. You would love this.
Dude, that's a weird feeling.
It's a weird feeling for you because you're broke. Because
right.
you're also not successful.
You want people acting weird around you?
Nobody says that they want someone to act weird. But when you actually are that guy and everybody is happy to see you everywhere you go,
yeah,
it's exciting. It's the same thing when you're walking down the street and someone stops to take a picture with you from Instagram.
Yeah.
Feels good.
I like that, but
that's the same thing.
Dude, when you see it in comedy, like a big comedian come in, you'll see a bunch of comedians circling them like, he. I'd be like, bro, put your fucking tongue back in your mouth. I'm still your friend. I'm nobody special.
No, you're not going to say that at all.
I can't help
There's
you.
Zero chance you say anything like that. No, you're going to be
pretty blunt.
fucking psyched for this happening. You're going to be like turning them against each other, having a little contest.
Who likes me more? Let's see who can jump higher.
Who wants to get me a Mountain Dew? Huh?
Yeah.
You hold up a $5 bill.
Yeah, you never know.
But I mean, like that's the thing is that like the problem with that is that those people, they know that people want something from them. So you can't just like ease up and try to like shuffle your way into that circle.
Yeah,
people are gonna start elbowing you out.
Yeah, they really would.
They're like competing for FaceTime with this guy.
I gotta talk to him.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I gotta pitch my podcast to him.
Yeah, I got this idea that's very stupid.
It's about comedians and we drive around. And
it's not gonna make any money.
Yeah. Hey, you want to do my podcast?
Do my pod.
But it's like if you're hanging around finance guys, those guys at least will see you as like a novelty.
And they're fun to arm wrestle.
Well, they're not used to hanging around with comedians and people who are broke.
I can only stand finance guys for about an hour and a half. It's a fun bar hang.
Yeah.
Few drinks, you make them laugh a little, you say some inappropriate shit that they can't say.
But it's like it's not even just finance, but it's also like if you could hang around some like politician, banker.
Yeah.
Some of those guys who work in publishing have some sort of like fancy job. The guy who actually owns Bugatti.
I met an agent, but it was for models, but he seemed real cool. I just happened to bump elbows with him through a friend. So yeah, it could happen.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't represent comedians though, but he's like, if you want to come down and do an underwear shoot. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm out of shape, bro.
Yeah.
I'm short, but it was one of those situations.
I bet 30 times a day he makes that pitch.
I guarantee.
Every time he's at Panda Express. Like, oh, you got some nice arms.
Yeah. Why are you serving all this orange chicken?
Yeah. Have you thought about moving to Hollywood?
You should do underwear shoot.
Yeah. That's how we're gonna end up getting some money.
Mark Wahlberg opened up a lot of doors for those male agents to ask boys to do underwear shoots.
Right. Yeah.
They always bring it up. Hey, you look like Wahlberg.
Yeah.
That's what the guy was telling me. He's like, think about what it did for Wahlberg.
Yeah, right. You saw Boogie Nights. Yeah. You didn't watch the whole thing, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just watched the beginning.
Yeah, fucking look at Mark.
Yeah.
Just take your pants off, kid.
Mark Wahlberg's always popping up and stuff.
Real religious.
This dude's always out.
He stays in the mood.
I can't name you the last Mark Wahlberg movie that I saw, but he's always every time there's like a boxing match, he pops up somewhere.
He had his run and he stayed positive. Those guys that are real religious and real positive, it's hard to really catch them doing messed up shit.
I don't even mean that, but it's like, well, what movie, what's he like making his money from?
Man, he made enough.
I don't think that. I think they own those hamburger places or something.
He had some big ass dude. You gotta think. Remember, he had
Wahlburgers.
Yeah, Shooter was a big movie. I think he had like 5 big ones in a row. I think Four Brothers was his first breakout artist movie, like as an actor that really took him to the next level, like movie star status. You ever see that Four Brothers?
Oh yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's working. I know somebody that's writing on a show with him right now. They're trying to sell it.
Oh yeah.
But, who knows? That's one of those guys it's worth going down to Boston. He's one of those guys, too. He's always in the scene. He keeps up with influencers. You see him on social media with big influencers. That's smart.
Yeah, well, I think they bench press together and stuff.
And he's all about Boston. It's a lot of those Boston deli guys. You ever see those guys?
Oh, yeah.
And he's always on there. They're huge on social media.
Mm-hmm.
What are we, a fucking knock?
Yeah.
How you doing? He's a copper. I want to go to Boston and do a show, man. I need to find another girl to date. I've been single for about 2 days now.
Right. Well, at least you're going to Goshen, Indiana, right?
You think it'd be easier to find girls in New York. We're in New York. You're right. Being broke really puts an effect on things.
Well, it's like I'm saying, you're in the wrong social circle. It's not about like I got to go out. If I leave my door, how can I meet a girl?
Right.
That's not how these rich guys are thinking. They're just in the mix.
Yeah, I gotta be at those parties.
You gotta be like in the right social circles. You can't be hanging out at Rudy's all day.
Get some lifts.
Yeah. But you gotta get some money going.
Yeah, I'm trying. We'll see what happens.
Get some real paper in your pocket.
Can you imagine what life's gonna be like?
Walk around with some swagger.
I can't wait, dude. 50 G's a month.
Mm-hmm. That's nothing.
Yeah, but for me, dude, yeah. And you're right. Think outside the box.
Yeah, you got to be thinking big.
You imagine signing a deal for 100 G's. Do those deals even you think there's people out there signing some deal for 100 G's? Mm-hmm. Remember when we first started comedy, you'd hear, oh, man, so-and-so, he got 100 grand for that.
Well, I think if you become like the new the spokesperson for Sprite, where like you're always in their commercials.
That shit would be
like
dope.
Jake from State Farm, and you're just always the guy.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I'd do one
selling sex toys or something.
I'd do some shit like the knockoff hood shit. I'd make it famous.
The real money right now is it comes in. You're doing it'd be some like semi shady stuff where it's like a gambling website.
Oh
and
yeah,
like an energy
sure.
drink or
weed
something.
stores will throw money.
Oh yeah, it's like a vape company that's like kind of illegal, and it's like they're selling imported vapes from China.
Yeah,
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you get a lot of those weird offers through user-generated content too.
Oh yeah. Those offers, I get them on my Instagram, and it's like sometimes I never do it, but sometimes they offer you like a lot of money for like one video, and sometimes it's like make 8 videos for $15.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you see the fucking what do you call? Speaking of that, I don't know if it was. Oh yeah, the alcohol, dude, beer. But I'll be honest, I don't know that. To me, I feel like I wouldn't want to advertise alcohol.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
And I did that weed commercial. I still feel sick from it. It's out there. I mean, it's a real weed commercial, like in Buffalo somewhere. They had it filmed professionally. They paid me cash, easy. Took fucking like an hour. The quickest money I ever made. Just be funny in front of the weed store asking about the products. Oh, so you weren't like, they
didn't make you smoke or something?
No, but I was like promoting it. This is what I get. You know, like, that's going to come out to haunt me if I ever make it. 10 years when I get on SNL.
I don't think that's that. No, the thing that would come back to haunt you is if it was some like crypto scam or something.
Oh yeah,
where people were actually getting hurt. Yeah, where it was like selling steroids or something.
I could definitely see the gambling ones and all those new car services. I see a lot of comedians doing their car service things.
Oh yeah.
See, the problem with that is like you become more famous when they pump the commercial, but then you're like, bro, how much are you gonna pump it? Like, I don't want people skipping over my video thinking it's a fucking commercial or something.
Right. Yeah.
If somebody pumps that shit like crazy, dude, the one time I seen a comic 40 times a day, TikTok, Instagram, their commercial, they didn't expect that to get pumped that much.
Yeah, I just couldn't, I don't know, especially if it's not something that I really like believe in.
Right.
If it was like a product that, that iced tea that I'm always drinking, that would be a perfect mix.
Yeah, that would
something that I feel good about.
You like it. Well, the ones that throw all the money is those health food. Those from people tell me there's millions of diet companies and health food companies.
Oh, it's always like some supplement Joe Rogan bullshit.
Yeah, it's always those offers I get. And it's like this should probably
Nootropics.
Grow a third arm out of your back. One of them I read that. It said you can grow a third arm.
I think like it'd either be that or the thing I'd feel comfortable about is if it was something real basic like Chipotle.
Oh yeah, something easy.
Just like a rice, steak, tomatoes,
Taco Bell.
But that's like something I wouldn't feel bad if people bought Chipotle.
Right.
I'd feel bad if people bought some like dick pills and they went blind.
Some energy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get them calling you. You get the parents tracking you down.
Yeah.
Oh, my son bought your dick pills. He fucking can't see nothing.
Can't breathe through his nose no more.
Kid all walking around with a heart on, fucking bumping into shit.
He said, "Buyer beware."
Look what you did. He wanted to be in the Air Force.
Nah, if it was just like some Hamburger Mary's kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, come down here and get a burger.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, why not? That's something simple.
Or some sort of like
a Snickers.
I would do like I might become one of those guys that comes out with like a training video or something, really surprise people.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine that. You see me in some fucking spandex. I just got a weird offer. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I'm going out. Well, hopefully it all works. I didn't look at flights. You never know these flights. This is last minute. I'm supposed to go to L.A. the 24th through the 28th. But
for what?
I was just going to go meet with some influencers, do some podcasts. And
okay, yeah.
Maybe try to do some shows, stand up. I've never been to the Comedy Store. I want to put my foot in the door on some shit. And, I got an offer to do naked comedy at a house party for $3,000. And they promised there would be no cell phones or videos. But I'm like, I need the money. I can't do it. Would you do that?
No.
There's going to be cameras.
Even if there wasn't cameras, I wouldn't do it.
3Gs, though.
Nah. Money does not matter to me that much.
Yeah.
If I was in a situation where it was like I gotta, pay a lawyer or something.
Yeah.
So that's when you need the money. I mean,
well, I'm almost in that fucking situation.
Yeah, I can't. Here's the thing: we're in different situations. So you can't even ask me unless I can't. I gotta put myself in your shoes.
Dude. That's why they say he showed his ass. When they say, man, he gave it his all. He showed his ass.
Is this like a reputable show? This is like the naked show here, or
no? It's just me at all these gay dudes' house.
Wow!
Doing stand up. I get those gay dudes every now and then. That's a good question. They said I have to do all new material. Can be nothing I've ever said.
Nah, that's no good.
It'd be a bomb.
No, you're gonna bomb and be naked, and like you're gonna be.
I get those offers.
You're gonna be in Hollywood Hills somewhere.
One dude keeps saying he'll fly me out to North Carolina to give me a blowy. He's like, I'll give you that sloppy toppy.
Oh God.
Yeah, you get
You
'em.
ever get those people who are just like, if you're ever in, Miami, come ahead. Me and my wife want to have dinner with you.
I
It's
had
like,
that once in New York, and I should have did it, honestly. He was like, you pick the restaurant.
That's fucking weird.
I said Peter Luger's. He said he would have did it.
Oh, God.
But, yeah, you don't want another man paying for you.
I don't want to hang out with these two people. That is so bizarre to me.
It's like if a man buys you a shirt. One of my guy friends bought me a shirt. I had to quit talking to him. Like, we were together at the store. He's like, oh, it's just one shirt. I got that for you, man. Don't worry about it. I'm just like, bro, you ain't buying me a fucking shirt, bro.
You're not paying for my Uber.
At the Gap, $10 shirt.
Yeah.
That is different. I'd let a man buy my Uber, but not something I'm gonna wear, touch my body.
Nah, if he bought your Uber, that means he can look at it on the phone. He can see the little thing moving around.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah, he knows where you're going.
Wow, dude, imagine falling subject to that.
Now you owe him. Yeah.
I bet you a lot of guys, that's why they buy girls Ubers.
Nah, this is just like a psychological thing. Because like the guy's probably like some weirdo shit. He's jacking off and looking at his phone.
Wow.
Just watching the little icon.
The ride's over.
Yeah, right. Oh, now he's going up Broadway.
Yeah.
About to make a left on 38th Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be like that sometimes.
It's a cava right there.
Man, you get those creeps sometimes. It's very rare I get
but
a
it's
girl
like
creep.
that. Yeah, exactly. But it's also like if you got to go through that and you're in like a place you've never been before.
And plus you're wearing a little skirt.
You're in L.A. But I mean, if you're in L.A. and here's my thing. One of the reasons why I don't like to shower if I'm at like a gym or something. What if someone just takes all my clothes?
Right.
Yeah. Then how are you supposed to? You can't chase after them.
Well, I'd have to have my shoes on. I don't want to be all on your carpet.
They're not letting you wear shoes.
You think?
No. They're paying you $3,000.
It's like, what would you do to your carpet?
I don't even mean that, but it's like that's ruining the experience for them.
They want to see the feet.
They want to see everything. You're not actually naked if you're wearing shoes.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. I'd
but
rather
it was
do
like
two cruise ships.
I would need to have like the bag of clothes right next to me, and it's like you guys got to stay over there because I can't have this bag go missing because then I'm in trouble.
Well, if you tell them, then that's all they're gonna try to do.
Yeah. But it's like, what if you're in a situation where you got to run out of there, but you're also in the valley somewhere.
And the crazy thing is,
you're in the Hollywood Hills. You're in.
You can't. There's nobody even
El
outside.
Segundo.
I swear, in L.A., all the other houses are empty. Do you ever see anybody outside?
Oh, it's California. You're out. It's not like you're not in like the city. You're always in the suburbs in L.A.
They hit you in the head with a pan. They're doing DMT.
But I mean, it's not like you can run outside and hop on a train. You're in L.A. You got to drive. So
right.
It's like unless you have a car, it's like no, you're just out there. You're just depending on someone to drive you around.
And I would go with a car.
Yeah.
But I think at that level, you never know. You can get kidnapped.
Yeah, that's not worth it. No amount of money.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to go to somebody's house I don't know.
Yeah. It's bad enough guys are in the city here doing naked shows, but it's like
right. I did one just to get out of the way to write about it one day. I'd never do it again. Freezing cold in there too. And then they tell us right before we go on, oh, there's a writer for late night in the audience. And I'm like, I don't want to hear that. Like, why is a writer for late night even going to comedy shows?
Yeah, especially a naked show.
Right. And then they went up after me. I didn't do no material. I'm like, Brian, what the fuck we got a writer for late night in here for?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I just don't think that's a good like, it's like, that's not a positive thing. Because even if they didn't steal a joke, if something's similar by chance on late night, everybody's looking at that dude. But it doesn't matter anyway. But,
Nah, I don't think that's not the problem.
And it's like, why does this dude want to see us all naked?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Because you should almost be in a position.
Where is this $3,000 coming from?
You're kind of in a position of power, too, if you're a writer on network television.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I guess
those guys are all about to be out of a job anyway, so it's like, I wouldn't think about that.
Do you think Fallon's going to keep going? I got turned down, man. I submitted a tape.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It's sad.
They said we got plenty of talented
Can't be a white
people.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel you. Can you give me a reason why?
Nah, I think you got to just keep, you got to stay in the mix.
Yeah.
Then eventually they find you. You got to invent like a sad story for yourself.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
I got an infected toenail. It's turning green. It happened so quick.
Yeah, I got a bad back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fell on the steps.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get this together.
Well, you never know. Maybe I'll get on the show and change my whole life. Maybe he'll wake up tomorrow. He might have a dream about me. Us on a beach.
I don't know if shows are going to change anything more. And there's so many more people than you think have done that show that have never. It doesn't go anywhere before.
It just sucks hearing no. Doesn't it make you feel like, even though we know it doesn't mean nothing?
I don't even mean. I mean, people have been getting turned down from that show for 50 years.
Right.
I'm sure Jay Leno got turned down from that show.
Wow.
Yeah. You stack up your nose, and then that's the thing is back then it actually like really meant something. So you would really you'd probably start crying when
jump
you
off the Hollywood sign.
Yeah. Whereas now it's just like that's another thing to do. At least you don't got to get a suit.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, let's plug these shows in Goshen, Indiana.
We got Goshen, Indiana.
It's gonna be psyched. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, 19th and 20th, and I do have some fans coming out, so it's an Amish show / Dominic Leonelli fan show.
Yeah.
I told you they bring Bibles and 3 hours before the show and read them, even the kids.
Wow.
Yep. They're all named after everybody in the show.
Jebediah.
Everybody, dude, is a Bible name.
Wow.
There's not one person there that's not a Bible name.
I bet there's probably some guys who are named like Jebediah, Isaiah, or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's this one guy, his name is Matthew. And it's like, why does he get to have a regular name?
Right.
One guy named David.
Isaac. There was a few Isaacs in there. David's a very popular one amongst the Amish community.
Well, at least if I was Amish, I'd rather have one of the regular names.
Yeah.
Not one of the old-timey names.
Oh, yeah. Jebediah would be terrible. Yeah. Jeb. What's up, Jeb?
Abraham.
Kid's got to come out with a beard. Abe's actually a pretty cool name. You can go Abe. They can call you Ham.
Yeah. So you're doing that, and then next week you might be in L.A.?
Yeah, I might be in L.A. the 24th through the 28th. And then I got Branson, October 16th, 17th, and 18th.
What's the club called?
It's called Branson Comedy Club.
Oh, wow.
It's in Branson.
Have to think of that.
Yeah. Branson, Missouri, right? I'm going to Branson. Yeah, so it's Missouri.
Yeah, that's going to be nice.
I'm excited. That's going to be fun.
That's going to be like a connecting flight, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, without a doubt. So the
Flying
dude's got to pick me
probably.
up. I'll tell you what, for the fucking Goshen flight, the tickets were more than the tickets were fucking like $1,300. There must be some weird Amish shit going on.
Oh, wow.
Dude, so either way, the dude's got to pick me up from Chicago.
Oh, wow.
It's like a 2-hour drive.
Jesus.
Yeah, those little small towns, I don't see how. I mean, dude, I'll be honest with you.
Well, I mean, I'm sure those Amish are paying up. I mean, what else are they paying for? So.
Right, but the smallest shows are in those towns, and they're the most expensive to get to. There's almost
that's like a show. There, most people who do that show probably have their own car.
Yeah, 100%.
They live somewhere in Illinois. They drive.
Makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah, Gary, Indiana.
I kind of want to go down to Chicago and go see Old Block.
Right.
Wouldn't you want to do that?
Stop there on your way to the Amish country.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a little bit of both.
Can you imagine getting some content in on Old Block?
A little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll.
How long do you think I'd live down there in a fight? Or how long do you think I could just survive daily in Old Block?
Everybody's going to think you're a cop.
So
no one would even touch you. They would like run around. They'd like walk away if they saw you coming.
Yeah. That's going to be cool.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys know, you got any dope?
How you fellas doing? Yeah. You guys got any smack on
I'm looking for an AK-47, huh?
Is that a gun in your skinny jeans?
Who's got the blicky on them?
Yeah.